Economic outlook. GDP growth forecast for 2025 cut from 2% to 1%. The Office for Budget Responsibility, OBR, revised its earlier prediction due to slower than expected economic activity. Key factors: reduced consumer spending, high interest rates, global uncertainty, e.g., trade, energy prices. Growth expected to improve in later years. Forecast: 1.9% in 2026, stabilizing around 1.8% thereafter. This reflects optimism about investment picking up and inflation easing. Public spending and welfare reform. £4.8 billion in welfare cuts by 2028-29. The government is tightening eligibility and uprating formulas for certain benefits. Expected to affect 3.2 million families, reducing annual real income by £1,720 on average. Critics argue this disproportionately hits low-income households, especially during a cost-of-living crisis. Departmental spending growth adjusted. Non-protected departments, e.g. education, transport, will see their annual spending growth drop from 1.3% to 1.2% in 2025-26. NHS and adult care budgets are protected, maintaining real terms increases to meet rising demand. Taxation strategy. No direct tax rises, income tax, VAT, corporation tax remain unchanged. Focus instead on tightening tax enforcement. 20% more HMRC tax fraud prosecutions. Expected to yield £1 billion extra through better compliance. Targeting offshore tax avoidance, underdeclared business income, and digital platform underreporting. Employer National Insurance, NIC, changes. Effective from the 6th of April, 2025, biggest revenue-raising measure. Employer NIC threshold lowered. From £9,100 £5,000, businesses now start paying NICs for employees earning over £5,000 per year. NIC rate raised. From 13.8% 15%, employers will pay a higher percentage on employee earnings above the threshold. Estimated to raise £25 billion over 5 years. Business impact. Sectors with many low-paid staff, hospitality, retail, social care, are hardest hit. Could lead to increased prices for consumers, reduced hiring or hours, wage growth slowdown. Support for small employers. To mitigate NIC cost for small businesses. The small employer compensation for statutory parental leave, maternity, paternity, adoption rises from 3% to 8.5%. Help small businesses reclaim more of the costs associated with parental leave. Planning and housing reforms. Government aims to accelerate house building and economic development through planning reform. Key changes. Updates to the National Planning Policy Framework, NPPF, to reduce local barriers to development. Faster approvals, infrastructure investment linked to new housing zones. Target outcome. Annual house building to rise by 30% by 2029 to 30, adding 170,000 new homes over the period. Goal: ease the housing shortage, boost construction sector, and support young buyers. Summary themes.